Hello, everybody, and welcome. Happy Wednesday. I'm Jen Snow. I'm a clinical hypnotherapist, Reiki master, soul regression coach, and we are here for Wednesday meditation guided hypnosis. For those of you just joining, we are going to be doing a guided hypnosis to help strengthen and deepen that connection to your inner self. And I'm going to talk about why I believe this is important and how working towards this and building that relationship with my inner self really helped me move to the next level, especially when it came to my own intuitive gifts. So, first off, I want to say hello, Purple Princess. Thank you for joining here on YouTube. We are also live on TikTok and on Facebook. And I believe this is also streaming to Twitter. So, getting a little more techie back now. And we're trying some new times. So, this is something new that I've done. I haven't done it this late before, but I thought I would give this a go and go for a later start time just because I have been traveling for work a little bit more, both between both offices. And the weeks that I'm on the coast working and doing sessions, I just haven't been able to really nail down the opportunity to do a show. So I'm trying to see how we like the later time to see if that looks and works okay. So yeah, it's gonna be fun, I think. Anyhow, at least if you're going to bed after this, you're gonna have a deep relaxation, and it's gonna take you on that journey and just kind of also help get you into that sleep. I know. Look at me, right, Purple Princess, streaming on a bunch of different places. Not only, once again, StreamYard. If you can hear me, if you could just add TikTok to it, that would be great. That would make everything so much easier, and I don't have to have more than one device going at once. But for those of you who are on TikTok, thank you for joining us. All right, so tonight's guided hypno session, progressive relaxation, also with the journey of adding in to strengthen and help you deepen that connection to your inner self, and why I believe this is important. To tell it, yeah, I know. I was thinking about that, and I was maybe moving it back like an hour, half an hour, somewhere in there, just because I was thinking about the Central Standard Time, and I was like, oh, it's gonna be kind of late there. But it's just like, yeah, I'm just trying to find that right time when I'm traveling because I end up working so much and working late to about this time, if not later. But then I thought maybe on when I'm traveling, we'll do a morning show. So let's see how this works out. You guys let me know. I want your opinions. I want to know what you guys are if you prefer the later or the earlier, just because I want to be able to find, even if we did swap every week when I'm in Vernon and in this office, I do have a little more time to do them at a different time zone, like a different time during the day. But yeah, let's talk about that. Let's figure out something because I hate missing this show. I don't know about you guys, but I hate missing the show. I really look forward to doing these meditations, these guided hypnosis, and I really love the morning show on Fridays. So, yeah, if there's something that you guys feel that'll work best, let me know. We'll make adjustments. We'll give it a go. I'm open to, except for midnight. I'm not. Yeah, me at midnight, I turn into a pumpkin after 10 o'clock. I'm not gonna lie. And now that it's getting darker later, it could be like 8:30. I could turn into a pumpkin because the sun goes down. I'm like, oh, I should go to bed now. It's bedtime, right? But it's not because it's only 7:30. But I digress. So, why I think deepening and strengthening your connection to your inner self is so important. I want to be focusing on this the next little while, especially here on the show. It's because when I began this journey, when I began my journey of opening and awakening and tapping in and really, learning to trust my mediumship, my intuitive abilities, and my capacity to channel energy. One of the things that I found that was a huge barrier for myself, and what I've seen throughout the clients that I've helped and worked with when it comes to this, is that I didn't have a relationship with the core of who I was. I didn't have a relationship with my inner self. I actually did a lot to avoid that. And over the years of peeling back the layers, the onions, and discovering that once I began to really connect with my inner self, the parts of me that had the capacity to cultivate the intuitive and mediumship and energy abilities that I came into this incarnation with was actually quite seamless, and it was quite easy. However, until I built that relationship and really got to know me on the inside, I found tapping into those abilities disjointed. I mean, they were always there. I was born with them, been able to communicate with animals, been able to, see spirit, communicate with spirit, see your aura, all of the good stuff. But because I didn't actually trust myself and really know who I was, it would come and feel disjointed. And I actually spent a lot of time being afraid of it. I was afraid of my capacity, I was afraid of my abilities, and I spent more time turning it off than I did turning it on and getting to know it and understand it until life had its own plan and my soul finally just kind of smacked me in the head and said, fine, you don't want to listen? We're going to make you listen, or you're going to go through life like this. And so it was that journey of going blind that really showed me, and, discovering the purpose of being blind was an interesting thing. Part of it was learning to trust my abilities fully and completely and be in flow with them and be connected to them 24/7, not having a switch and tiling it down or turning it off because I wasn't ready for it. So that building that relationship with my inner self was such a vital part of the who I am today and how I feel and connect with my intuitive gifts. Today, I mean, I never really want to turn them on. I do have office hours when it comes to spirit coming in at the middle of the night. I'm not actually the friendliest person when you wake me up at 3 a.m. Unless it's an emergency, and then I'm on it. But when I get a little grumpy, I'm not going to lie, I have grumpy moments. Most people don't believe me, but I do have grumpy moments. And being woken up in the middle of the night for a non-emergency sometimes makes me grumpy. And when I was younger, that used to happen all the time. And it does happen now once in a while. Every once in a while, I'll find a soul that kind of works around the boundaries that I put and the standards that in the office hours I put up, and it's like, hello, let's have a conversation. Um, and for the most part, it's usually them would liking some help to return to source, creator, universe. But sometimes they have messages and they would really like me to get it done. I'm like, yeah, it's too early. Come back in the morning. And they typically do, or they just stand there and I give in and I actually take the message down. But that being said, I'm a firm believer that you have to have these, these boundaries when it comes to connecting with, when it comes to it interrupting what you need to be refreshed and rejuvenated and recharged. So that probably a whole other show. But as I began to connect with my inner self, I really began to understand who and what I wanted to do with my gifts and how I wanted to download them and integrate them into an everyday consciousness and everyday life. What that would mean for me, and discovering who I was on the inside really helped me determine what that would mean for me. And because I do believe that all of us have capacity to be in flow with our mediumship side of us, our intuitive side of us, our, self-source and soul space, and able to integrate that into our everyday consciousness and everyday activities, and how we can utilize that to help us in the very best way that we can, and to bring a different flow into our life and what that looks like and how we energize it, how we manifest, how we attract and what we manifest. So really starting to spend time just, getting to know your inner self can be one of the biggest stepping stones that helps you evolve and create personal change, positive change, and personal growth. So how can we do that? Well, one of the ways that I utilized that was hypnosis. I used to meditate. I used to do meditation groups way back in the day. And it's funny because when I went back to my hypnosis groups, it wasn't something unfamiliar to me, but something I kind of had pushed aside because before I really went into this space of self evolution, I was doing Reiki with people. And that's where I had kind of like thought the world was going to take me, as I was just going to do energy work that way, in that system, in that format, adding in some shamanic healing tools and just kind of blending those two together. And that was like where I saw my life going 15 years ago. However, as we all know, our souls have a plan. And my soul had a bit of an avenue shift where it included hypnosis. And when I went to hypnotherapy school, I didn't really think about it till after I graduated. But running those guided meditation groups throughout my earlier years really benefited me when it came to learning to be a clinical hypnotherapist and being able to work through that program and having a sense of confidence with it. When you get out of school, you're like, oh, I don't know what I'm doing. I have no idea what I'm doing. What am I going to do now? And I really did reach back into some of those old tools and that tool bag that I had for those days. And when I started doing the group sessions, it wasn't so far off. It wasn't something new, something I was refining and redefining and elevating, because I had a pretty good understanding of meditation, but I gotta tell you, after going to hypnotherapy school, way better. Totally mind blowing. So, being able to do those group sessions and learning how to incorporate everybody into that group. So, it's like doing these guided sessions here live. We do have structure to them, but for some of us, we don't follow the structure. And I'm going to raise my hand on that one, because I listen to guided meditations, and I'm not always the guy who follows the guided meditations, but the guided meditation can be what I need, or the guided hypnosis can be my platform to open the door as to where my soul needs to guide me. So if throughout these sessions that we do and that I've been doing, you find that you get to a point and you're off on your own journey, don't come back to me. Go off on your journey unless you want to come back. Go off and do what you want, where you're guided to do. And then when you're ready and when that process is finished, you will come back. And there's nothing wrong with that. If you don't see red when I ask you to see red, you see blue, stay with the blue. See what it's got to show you. So let yourself think about these guided sessions as a platform to open the door. But when you walk through your own door, if you find the platform has shifted and the imagery is different, then just sit with that and know that that's perfect, because that's what you need in this moment. And I want to stress that, because I know when it comes to group sessions, some of us, like myself, I used to beat myself up over, well, I don't see a door. I actually see a hallway, but I would try to see the door, and then I'd get so frustrated and distracted, I would come out of it. And so I know firsthand what it's like to not see the imagery or feel the imagery that's before you, but have something else being shown to you. And just know that if you set your intention that your soul is going to guide you to exactly where you need to go to gather the information, wisdom, knowledge, and guidance, that it's going to help you in the very best way for your highest and greatest good. Know that if you go somewhere else, that's where you were meant to be. So just remember that. So remember, if you don't follow me, it's okay. You are going to gather and gain the information that you need, and it's going to be, it's going to help you propel you forward into this next step. And so yes, I just let go and accept what happens, right? It's one of the biggest things. And again, I took an hour to myself, and without staring, yeah, right, staring at the screen. And this just gives you time to, you know, be somewhere, to connect with a part of you that has always been a part of you. And that's the thing about your inner self. This piece of you has always been a part of you, and you've always been a part of it. Now, sometimes we get walls and speed bumps in the way that kind of block us from being in full connection and fully embraced and in alignment, but we can unwind those walls, and we can undo those speed bumps. And as we get to the other side of those walls and those speed bumps, we begin to rediscover the core of our inner self once more. So, and it does help us move forward, because sometimes it redefines how we perceive ourselves in the world and how we perceive the world perceives us. And shifting that can help us shift our mindset, help us move forward with a different outlook on situations, events, conversations, and things going on in our everyday life, because we all run into chaos and we all have to balance our chaos on our order. And that will be another show, because I want to talk about the chaos and the order, the yin and the yang of balance, and we need both, but we also need to understand that one cannot outweigh the other, and how to reestablish that balance. So imagine reestablishing the chaos order that you have with your inner self. And as that strengthens and that inner relationship begins to expand and deepen, you will begin to unfold more pieces of you that are going to help you move towards your goals. And perhaps those goals change as you go forward. Perhaps you redefine them. Perhaps you shift them to align with you. And perhaps you discover a whole new avenue that becomes a passion for you, but a passion from the inside out, not the outside in. So that is tonight. That is where we're going. That's what we're doing. So if you want to join us, please feel free to do so. We're going to get started now. So, for those of you who haven't done this, or perhaps are in a place where you're not able to close your eyes down and rest and just take this time to focus on reconnecting with your inner self, just hit the pause button here, because I am going to be guiding you into a deep relaxation. I'm going to be using progressive relaxation tools to help you get into that space where you can connect with your inner self a little more easily, clearly, and confidently. So if you need to be doing something else, just hit the pause here. And if not, come join us. Come find a spot to sit, to lay down, however you prefer to go on these inner journeys. Just find that spot, grab that blanket, take that sip of water, and let's embark on a journey of connection, a journey of relaxation and rest, a journey of connecting with your chakras and your inner self. So when you're ready and willing, let's go ahead and find that spot to sit, to lay down, just to rest, to find that comfortable space that you can go and unwind the day. And when you're ready and willing, closing your eyes down. And as you find that comfortable position, either sitting or laying down, just take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, release any tension that you may sense or feel yourself holding or storing in your body. That's right. With every exhale, as you breathe out, imagine that breath composed and comprised as you releasing and unwinding and letting go of any tension that you may sense yourself holding or storing in your body. So just taking a moment to do an internal scan and notice any areas of your body that you feel tension or tightness. And as you notice those areas of your physical body that may be holding tension or tightness, just allow yourself the permission to begin to let them go by breathing out. As you imagine, sense, feel, notice, or become aware that each and every time you exhale, every exhale is composed and comprised of any tension or tightness that you may sense or feel in the mind and the body. And just letting that tension flow right out. That's right. Just letting it flow right out. Giving your physical body permission now to rest easily and comfortably into the breath that you breathe. And as you breathe in, with every breath in, imagine every breath in is composed of soft, comfortable energy. Imagine that soft, comfortable energy through your breath in, like waves rippling down into you, expanding and flowing through every muscle, every nerve, every fiber, every part of you. That's right. With each and every breath in, imagine every breath as a wave of comfort and calm, softness flowing through you. And as you breathe out, releasing a little bit more, any lingering tension or tightness that you may feel in your body or may notice your body holding on to, just let it flow right out. That's right. Just letting it go. With every breath in, breathing in that soft, calm energy like waves rippling down into you over and over again. And as you breathe out, repeating, allowing yourself to release any tension, any tightness you may be holding in your body. And now, as you take another breath in, and as you exhale, when you're ready now, let yourself let go and unwind any worries or cares. That's right. As you breathe out, allowing yourself to let go of any worries or cares from the day, the week, the month, the year, or the lifetime or two. Just let them flow right out. Let them fade away from you. That's right. Every breath in, calming, comforting, softening. Every exhale, letting go of any worries or cares, tension or tightness that you may be holding in the mind and the body. just letting them go. And with every breath in, feel that sensation of calm increasing, that softness of comfort expanding. Let it flow through your entire body, from the top of your head like waves rippling down into you, past your shoulders, all the way down your back and into your hips, across your lap, past your knees, all the way down through your lower legs, down, 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 through your ankles, your heels, and through the soles of your feet. With each and every breath that you breathe, allowing that sensation, that feeling of calm, soft energy to move and flow through you. And as you exhale, as you breathe out, letting go of any last lingering worries or cares in the mind and the body. Just breathing them right on out. Let them go. Just flow right out. And as you come to balance with the breath you breathe, as you find your breath's natural rhythm and flow, just take a moment to let your conscious mind wander around the space that you are in, taking a moment to notice any and all sounds around you, above you, below you, in front of you, behind you, to the left of you, to the right of you. And as you notice the sounds all around you, when you're ready and willing, perhaps taking a moment to be open to the idea and possibility that any and all of the sounds in the outside world around you from this point forward could be a part of your process, guiding you deeper down into that flow of calmness, that space of ease and softness, or perhaps just allowing your mind to be open to the possibility that every sound in the outside world can just be natural noises fading far, far, far back into the background. Whichever you prefer, whatever resonates with you, either allowing the sounds to be a part of your process, guiding you deeper down, 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 down into calmness, or simply allowing them fade into the background. Just let them go. Let them be natural noises that no longer disturb nor distract you. In fact, any and all sounds to the end of the journey from this point forward, whether mentioned, unmentioned, noticed or unnoticed, expected, unexpected, now or throughout the journey, with your permission, of course, will linger into the background, no longer disturbing or distracting you. Just help guiding you down, 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 down into that space of calm, that place of ease, that calm inner space of letting go as you rest and release. So take a moment to notice how the sounds begin to guide you softly and gently deeper down, or how they fade now into the background. And as you continue to breathe deeply and naturally, effortlessly and easily, in a moment, I'm going to ask you to imagine, sense, notice, and become aware of many different things. But it doesn't matter if you can't imagine, sense, notice, or become aware of all the things that I'm asking you to. Because when you're ready and when you're willing and when it suits you, you can allow yourself to embrace that warm, soft, gentle energy of calm and rest. You can allow yourself to release, unwind, and let go of any tensions, any worries, any cares, lingering in the mind and body completely and fully. So as your breath becomes a guide from the outside world around you to that inner space of connection within you, that inner space of home base, that center core, that self source and soul space awaiting for you once more to help deepen and strengthen your connection to your inner self. So when you're ready now, when it feels right, when you found that beat of your natural breath that you breathe, as your rhythm of your breath becomes a part of your energy. In your mind's eye, your imagination begin to sense, feel, or become aware. Imagine, sense, feel, and become aware of a warm light, a soft and gentle light surrounding your body. A divine light of energy beginning to surround and flow in and around your entire body. This light represents the protective energy of Source Creator Universe that will guide you on this inner journey. So take a moment to sense, feel, and become aware of that warm and gentle, soft light surrounding you. Notice its texture, its color, its temperature, and how it naturally and softly connects with you. And as you tap into this warm and gentle light surrounding you, you feel its essence and presence guiding you. The wisdom, the knowledge, and the knowingness that this light represents that protective energy that will guide you on this inner journey and will travel with you wherever you choose to travel, protecting you, creating a space, a divine space of protection within and around you. And notice how you notice this. Notice how you perceive this soft, warm, gentle, protective light and energy. How you sense it to be with each and every breath that you breathe. And notice how this soft and gentle light will travel with you, grounding you, centering you, divinely protecting you in all directions and all dimensions and all timelines and realities, in all multiverses, universes, and planes. So as you feel that gentle light above you, below you, to the right of you, to the left of you, in front of you, and behind you, that protective energy that will guide you on this inner journey. In your mind's eye, in your imagination, imagine yourself now standing at the entrance of a beautiful garden. And the energy of this garden is serene and peaceful. This garden represents your present moment, represents that self source and soul space, that inner home base, that center core, a place where you can connect with your inner self once more. So notice how the images of this garden comes as we connect with the part of your mind, the part of your mind that we're working with today, the part of your mind that has the wisdom, the knowledge, the knowingness, the symbols, and the images. So notice how you notice this beautiful garden. This garden that represents the present moment, a place where you can connect with your inner self. Notice the colors and the textures of your garden, the essence and the presence of this sanctuary, this self-source and soul connected space, this divinely protected inner place. And as your garden reveals itself to you, notice your senses, your inner senses unfolding before you. And with every breath you breathe, let this garden's energy flow through you. As you reconnect with a place, you can connect with your inner self. Begin to walk through your garden, feeling the soft earth beneath your feet. Perhaps smelling the sweet air, the sun on your face, the vast blue sky above. But just notice how you notice this beautiful garden, how it reveals itself to you easily and more clearly with every breath you breathe. And as you walk, notice the vibrant colors of the flowers around you, the vibrant energy of the garden within you. And each color represents one of your chakras, the energy centers in your body. So take a moment to notice how you notice the vibrant colors of the flowers all around you, and how each color represents one of your chakras, the energy centers in your body. Notice how you notice this, how you sense the vibrant colors, how the vibrant colors of the flowers, as each color represents one of your chakras, the energy centers in your body, communicate and connect with you. And as you walk through your garden in a moment or two, you may notice that you come across a red rose. As this red rose calls to you, this red rose is your root chakra, the foundation of your being. So when you're ready, visualize, sense, become aware of its deep red, vibrant, universal ray of light that shimmers and sparkles, that is vast and bright, and imagine it grounding you to the present moment. Imagine it flowing through you, balancing, connecting, harmonizing, as it awakens that sense of safety and security within. Allowing yourself to bask in that universal ray of light, that color red that represents your root chakra, grounding, centering, balancing, harmonizing with each and every breath that you breathe easily and naturally. And as you breathe in that beautiful, vibrant, red, universal ray of light, let it flow through you, allowing it to ground you, to connect, to balance, to harmonize, to center you into this present moment easily, calmly, and peacefully. And with a softness in your step, as you continue your journey, As you move forward, you begin to notice, sense, and become aware as you encounter an orange lily. And as you approach this orange lily, this is your sacral chakra, the center of creativity and passion. So when you're ready, visualize, sense, become aware of its vibrant orange color, that vibrant orange universal ray of light, and breathe it in. Let it flow through you as you awaken and connect and feel the creative energy moving and flowing within you. And as you breathe in that vibrant universal orange ray of light, it activates, it connects, it strengthens your creativity and passion. Breath by breath, and notice how you notice this, how you sense that universal ray of orange light connecting, flowing, and activating the power of creativity and creation within you. Feel that flow of creation and creative energy flowing within you, getting stronger, more vibrant, and brighter. As you reconnect with the part of you that is creation and creativity, with each and every breath that you breathe, as you drift with this universal ray of orange light and energy, and it guides you in to your center of creativity and creation and passion. More and more, breath by breath, moment by moment. And as you feel your inner connection of creativity, creation, and passion, flourishing, thriving, supporting, and encouraging, you find yourself moving forward once again. And as you do so, as you move forward, you find a yellow sunflower. And as you approach this yellow sunflower, this is your solar plex chakra, the source of your personal power. So as you draw close to that sunflower, visualize its bright yellow universal ray of light, that yellow color. Visualize that universal ray of yellow energy flowing through you, a sense of inner strength growing with every step and every breath. And notice how you notice this as you reconnect with your own true personal power, as you visualize and feel that universal ray of yellow light, that energy flowing through you, awakening, deepening, and activating your sense of inner strength as it intensifies and grows within you with every step and every breath you breathe. And notice how you notice this as you align with your solar plex energy. Moment by moment and breath by breath. Feel that surge of personal power intensifying and strengthening with each and every step. And as you walk on, you see a green meadow filled with emerald green grass and beautiful ancient trees. And as you draw closer to this beautiful, lush green meadow, this represents your heart chakra, the center of love, compassion, and kindness. And as you step into this lush green meadow, you step into that lush universal ray of light, that universal green ray of light and energy. Feel that green color all around and through you, and feel that love radiating from your heart outward to the universe and coming back to you multiplied. That's right. As you step into this lush green meadow, feel the energy of the trees. Feel that universal ray of green light and energy flowing through you. Feel the love radiating from your heart out to the universe and coming back to you multiplied. And notice how you notice this, how you sense this, how you perceive this inner connection to your heart chakra as you move through this green lush meadow that represents your heart chakra, the center of love, self-love, and compassion and kindness. Moment by moment, breath by breath, muscle by muscle, absorbing that universal green ray of light and energy as it calms and comforts you, as it aligns and flows through you. And with a lightness in your step, as you move across that lush green meadow, you come across a light blue stream. This light blue stream represents your throat chakra, the center of communication. So as you approach this light blue stream, begin to visualize its serene blue color, that universal ray of blue light and energy, and feel your ability to express yourself with confidence, clarity, and ease flowing through you more naturally and effortlessly. That's right. As you gaze into this light blue stream that represents your throat chakra, the center of communication, as you visualize that universal ray of blue light and energy, and as you allow that universal ray of blue light and energy to flow through you, feel your ability and capacity to express yourself strengthen and deepen with more clarity and confidence and ease as you find your voice naturally and more effortlessly with each and every breath that you breathe. And notice how you notice this, how you sense this, how you perceive the flow of that universal ray of blue light and energy moving through you, connecting, supporting, and encouraging you to feel confident and at ease, to express yourself with clarity with each and every breath that you breathe. And as you find your true voice, as your true voice finds you and activates within you, you feel drawn to begin walking deeper into the garden. And as you walk deeper into the garden, you find a deep blue pool. This is your third eye chakra, the seat of your intuition and insight and wisdom. So as you step towards this deep blue pool, begin to visualize that universal ray of indigo light and energy, that color of indigo flowing through you, and feel your intuition expanding, strengthening, and clearing. Feel your connection into your intuition expanding, strengthening, and clearing with each and every breath that you breathe. Feel that indigo universal ray of light strengthen within you. Expand and deepen your connection to your intuition. As your intuition clears, expands, and strengthens, feel the ease of that part of you, gently aligning and balancing within you, moment by moment, and breath by breath. And notice how you notice this as you reconnect with your own true intuition and insight and wisdom. How you perceive this, how you sense this, how you become aware of your intuition opening, clearing, and strengthening. And finally, you reach a beautiful white golden flower. This is your crown chakra, your connection to the divine creator source. So as you step towards this white golden flower, begin to visualize, sense, become aware. Universal ray of white light, that white gold color flowing through and around you, and feel a sense of unity and belonging with the universe unfold and unwind within you. With each and every breath you breathe, draw in that universal white gold light and energy. And as you take a moment to stand in the center of your garden, surrounded by all these vibrant colors, each universal ray of light, feel the energy of each chakra and notice they are all connected, creating harmonious flow of light energy within you, calming and comforting and activating, strengthening, connecting, balancing. And as you stand in this garden of chakras, take a deep breath and imagine a beam of white light descending from the sky, bathing you in its pure, healing, and vibrant energy. Feel this light cleansing and balancing and harmonizing your chakras to their full capacity, and light energy aligning you with your inner self, strengthening your connection with your inner self, awakening your inner connection with your inner self. And as you bathe in that universal ray of white light, as it flows through you, perhaps being open to the idea in your mind and your heart that you are now deeply connected to this present moment and to your inner self. So take a moment to receive any insight or guidance that may come to you in this state of deep connection. And as you take a moment to receive any insight or wisdom or guidance that may come to you in this deep state of connection with your inner self, I'm going quiet for a moment. Allow yourself to notice, to sense, and to be aware of how your inner self is sharing insight or wisdom or guidance within you. Or perhaps just stand in that light, allowing your connection to your inner self to strengthen, to intensify, to grow, and to harmonize and ground within you. Simply becoming aware of the texture of your inner self more easily, more effortlessly, and more automatically with each and every breath that you breathe. Perhaps noticing where you feel your connection to your inner self, where it lies within you, where you feel that connection in your physical body, how you sense it, how you become aware of it, how you notice it, how you sense and perceive and receive any insight or wisdom or guidance that may come to you in this state of deep connection with your inner self. And notice how you notice this. And know that guidance and wisdom and insight will continue to unfold day by day and beyond. And from this moment forward, if you so choose, this connection that you have strengthened with your inner self will continue to expand, intensify, and clear so that you can bring this newfound relationship and connection with your inner self into your everyday consciousness easily, peacefully, and clearly and confidently. And when you are ready to return to your everyday consciousness, slowly bring your awareness back to the room and space you are in. Bring your awareness back to the breath that you breathe, back to the surface, back to your physical body, retaining and recalling any insight or wisdom or guidance that you received in that deep state of connection with your inner self. Bring it all the way back to your everyday consciousness, coming all the way back to the present now, feeling more alert and refreshed and aware as you come all the way back and gradually opening your eyes when you feel ready to do so, feeling more connected, more aligned, more balanced and harmonized with your chakras and that connection and that relationship with your inner self expanding, deepening, and intensifying to help you in the very best way. Taking a deep breath and coming all the way back to the here and now. And I count from 1 to 5. At 5, you'll be fully immersed, fully aware, fully alert, feeling wonderfully connected to your inner self more clearly, more easily, and more confidently, and able to recall and retain the insight and the wisdom and guidance that you gained today from the connection with your chakras and your inner self. From this point forward, growing, expanding, and deepening day by day and beyond. 1, coming back to the surface now, back to the room and space around you. Feel the bend in your knees and your arms, the soles of your feet, your fingers and your toes, coming all the way back into the here and now. 2, knowing that you can retain and recall the insight and the wisdom and the guidance that you gained today and the connection with your inner self will continue to intensify and strengthen and awaken day by day and beyond. And 3, feeling pleasantly refreshed and restored, balanced and connected with your chakras and that universal ray of light that is connected through each chakra, more harmonized and connected with you. 4, your eyes are crystal clear, your mind is clear, your energy is clear, and you're feeling wonderfully refreshed and ready to move on with the day. And 5, fully emerged, fully aware, fully alert, all the way back into the present here and now. And when you're ready, go ahead and open your eyes and taking a moment to celebrate the strengthened inner connection that you have created today and the balance that you have accessed today within yourself. As you learn more and more about you on the inside, and that energy that is you and you alone begins to radiate out into the universe and come back to you positively multiplied. All right, guys. Thank you so much for tonight's guided hypnosis on strengthening and deepening your connection with your inner self. And like I said, I know this is an important part of self growth and moving forward into that self evolution and the discovery of who you are and your intuitive abilities and finding out what that means to you and how you want to create and move forward with them, or just simply beginning to expand that connection into your inner self and see what guidance, wisdom, and insight that you hold within you and how it resonates with you and how you resonate with it. And sometimes this can also be a layer of peeling back. Perhaps those walls, those speed bumps will begin to show themselves, those shadow pieces coming forward so that you can move forward in your next step of your journey of clearing, releasing, and letting go of what holds you back, what keeps you stuck, what is in the way from you moving forward into the life that you want to create and being aligned and attuned with your space of creation, being able to download that in to your physical reality. So thank you very much for your time, for your energy. We will be live Friday morning for coffee conversation. We'll be doing story time on how some more past life stories and alternate life incarnations, and how moving through those past life or alternate incarnations can help create positive change in your present incarnation here and now. So thank you, everyone. Have a wonderful night. We'll see you Friday morning. You're all amazing. I super appreciate you. And I do appreciate your time, your energy that you share with me, because your time is valuable. And I do really want to thank you for everything. All right, guys, have a great night, and we will talk soon.